We want to do a little recap. You know what I mean? We got a couple of new cues here. We want to toss at you, see what's going on.
Let's do it.
Just off the rip, doing well. Deserve everything you got. Let's not forget that.
Thanks,
You
man.
saw the $52,000 back there from Mr. Segura from his birthday dinner.
Wow.
Do you got anything that can compare to that? What are you dropping these days on a nice din-din?
The most I've spent on a dinner.
You take 15 people
I
at
know.
the dinner
You roll with
on
the
a fucking
Hampton, New
Wednesday
York.
night.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. And I do feel guilty if they pay. Is that weird?
You should. They're all
Depends
your
who it is.
employees.
If
though.
it's us,
Or they
you
all-
should.
Yeah.
Yeah, they work.
I mean, if you're going out with other rich guys, you can spread the wealth.
Oh no, we definitely. I'll
if
split
you're the
bill
richest
with
guy at the
homies.
table,
you got to put it down.
you got to do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
yeah,
I'd be,
yeah.
dude. If we went out and you were like, Kevin,
Do
you
you
had
let
to,
Toby pay?
never,
Never once.
never once.
Toby,
Nah, dude.
good.
He doesn't even fake reach for his wallet. This fucking kid. It wouldn't kill him to pick up an Uber from time to time.
Well, I'm gonna split a tax write-off. What are we talking about?
That's right.
Oh,
You're not.
I love when people act like tax write-offs make it free.
Yeah, I
Like
kind of
that's how
think
you
like
know
that.
nobody's written off. When
What
they
do
go,
you
"Oh,
mean?
You're gonna write it off.
In
right?
our- in
I
our
gotta
head-
make some money to pay the fucking taxes. Yeah.
In our head, that's all free.
Yeah. You're gonna learn the hard way, my boy.
I know. We know.
We're downsizing the studio. We're moving back. We
Schultz,
need more authentic.
we're moving in with you, Schultz.
Who the fuck's buying Fiji water? That's
This
what I
guy
want to
upgrades
know.
the fucking Fiji.
Do you remember Comics Comedy Club?
That was
on
closed.
14th
That was
Street?
closed before we got here, but I know
Dude.
I know the story.
Yeah, I know. what you're
That's
talking
how I
about.
knew that club was going under because they started with Voss and like 3 weeks later they were on Poland Spring. I was
Yeah,
like,
what
oh,
the-
this shit is closing, dude. Soak up the spots while you can, boys. Poland Spring in 3 weeks.
That's a tough. That's a
From
it's
glass bottles to the shit that don't even stand on the table.
to the wobbly ones. Someone got that for that monthly invoice and was like, "What the? Spending $3,000 on water? Cut it! We're about to turn the lights off in here."
Oh man, a couple
But
of
yeah, I'm
weeks.
trying to think. Most expensive dinner.
Because you go out a lot,
We go out a lot. Yeah, it's nothing like Tom. I mean, 52 is crazy.
Well, no, that we just did YMH as well, and he said we talked about it, and he was like, "That was a shut the restaurant down and fill it with like friends."
All
That
right.
was like a big to do.
Most expensive so far. I haven't gotten paid back for this. I don't know if I'll get paid back.
From who?
But Burning Man, taking the boys to Burning Man.
Oh, that looked.
Oh,
That was
that was all
pricey.
fresh duds and everything too.
Yeah, that was probably expensive. And I'm supposed to get paid back, but it's like so much time is gone.
Yeah, you
So it's
can't.
like-
What was the deal? I'll get it, and then everybody send me X, and nobody sent X.
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
No, they all took X.
As long as,
man.
yeah. As long as we're making money.
I didn't
don't
even
you
know
don't
I was
notice
there,
it.
man.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
like,
like
we'll figure that out at the end of the month. Yeah,
but
yeah.
if 1 month anything dips, like you're gonna be hitting everybody.
You start looking, you're like,
Yeah,
well, what
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck? What's
Remember what
Toby
the
do
fucking
anyway?
Burning Man, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I
Burning
definitely got
Man's
the
crazy.
Amex card and been like, who the fuck is Toby?
Yeah.
Just for an example, where'd you hit this week? Where have you had dinner this week? Are you have eaten dinner at home?
You know, I think no, this week is early, so nothing really so far. But
Because the missus does it right at the house.
oh,
too.
she does. But she likes to go out too. She likes to go out.
And
So
she's
we
sharp
spent a
with
little
it,
pretty
too.
penny on going out to dinner. But that's how we. I don't know. That's how we party, if you will. Like we're not hitting
Sure,
the clubs, we're
yeah.
not doing
Go out,
anything.
It
go out for a
seems
nice
like-
dinner. Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
And then just judge the greatest people in the world at their craft.
Yeah.
That's
It's
wild.
an amazing thing when you go out to a restaurant, and the nicer the restaurant, like for example, like a restaurant that doesn't have a Michelin star and a restaurant that does, the amount of like judgment that you bring in
Pretentious,
to a Michelin, because you're like, do you deserve it?
You act like
who
you-
the fuck am I? I
you
grew up
act like-
eating at diners. You know what I mean?
Like you're giving them the star.
Bro,
Like you're the guy who decides if they get another star.
You're just gonna pluck it
Meanwhile,
off the wall.
I was eating chicken fingers on the way there in the Uber. I don't fucking know anything.
I literally, it's my whole life was diners, which are the best places.
They're
to eat.
dying in
I
New
love-
York now, though. They fucking
Wait, are they
suck.
really?
There's like this guy doesn't even know diners are going
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
That's how fucking rich this guy is.
Guys, life is good. You know what I mean? You guys still eat at diners, bro?
If things are going well, yeah, I'll have an omelet.
Hey, it's crazy about the price of eggs. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, I didn't notice that at all. Bro, I saw all these people crying about the price of eggs. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? $1 more?
You have quails drop eggs off on your balcony every morning?
You guys eat chicken eggs?
Yeah, that's great. He's got a dinosaur egg.
I got a pterodactyl in the backyard that's laying eggs every 3 months. Yeah,
Well, what's an omelet?
how bad did eggs get?
I mean, we live in New York, so it's like, oh, it went from, $9 to, I don't know. I think in middle America where they were like 99 cents a dozen, I think it went up to like $5, $6, $7, $8 or something like that. But New York, it's like living in a fucking airport, man. Everything's expensive.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I feel like we freak out a lot about that. I mean, this is going to sound so fucking pretentious, but like people do freak. They'll be like, gas went from $3.50 to $4. And it's like, what is that, $5 extra
I know, but
when
I
you
think
fill up the tank?
I think that was always my thought too. But I think that affects the price of every good then, because you got to transport it. Transportation costs go
Jams everybody up.
Flights go up. All that shit.
Yeah. Then we should complain about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess.
Because when the pump goes up 50 cents, it's like, yeah, I think we can manage.
Sure,
if it was just that.
But when it does, we're, like
jamming everybody up.
Yeah, but I feel like we take it out. Like, I see the price go up, and then people go, fucking Ukraine.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well,
I also don't know.
What's going on over here?
I'm also an idiot. I don't know how anything connects.
Yeah.
That's like the smartest thing I ever said. The price of goods. I don't know.
And then run after it. You don't need to know anything anymore.
I'm also big on having something to complain about. So if I can throw it on,
Ukraine,
anything, gas prices, something, somebody's getting it.
Everybody just trying to connect dots. Like milk goes up. Goddamn, Justin Bieber.
I know. Yeah, just just get after it.
I will say that's something that I learned from like making money is that like you care so much less about shit. And then the people who are way more wealthy that care, you're like, man, you don't really care about that shit. Like, it's all a game. Like, nobody really cares.
You mean like the stuff where people come out, like a famous person will come out and be like,
Bro,
X, Y, Z?
You think that Leonardo DiCaprio gives a fuck about trees?
No. He's getting his dick blown on a yacht by 3 chicks.
There's no way. He's in St. Bart's. You got to take 5 flights to get to fucking St. Bart's. Okay? There's no way he cares. You just need a cause that isn't going to piss off Republicans or Democrats.
Yeah, you need like
so you need one in the middle. And
so they all still buy tickets to the movie.
Exactly.
Yeah. Damn. Schulz has got it figured out.
He got it.
This guy's wired in, man.
The beauty of like, I don't know. There is some beauty in knowing that like these people don't really care, but they kind of like gotta care.
Sure.
Like that's the genius of like a Warren Buffett. Like, because if you got tons of money and you act like it, people hate you. They fucking despise you.
You drive the same car, live in the same house, eat McDonald's every day.
Bro, Warren Buffett takes a picture once a year on a bench drinking a Diet Coke with khakis.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And we believe that's his fucking life.
Yeah. Then he puts on a solid gold suit.
Exactly. I need the video after when he like throws the Diet Coke, steps in a Rolls Royce, smacks a girl in the fucking face, gets blown by some 14-year-old boy, and does what billionaires do.
Sure,
you know
that makes sense. I never thought about it that way.
There's no way he lives in the same house in, where is it? Omaha?
Omaha, Wichita,
Nebraska.
Yeah, Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha, Nebraska. I've been to Omaha, Nebraska. He doesn't live in Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay,
they find some old guy from the fucking Six Flags commercials to
Sure,
walk
prop
around
him
like
up.
it's Warren Buffett.
Yeah,
There's no way. But it's genius because nobody shits on Warren Buffett.
Some guy in a bodysuit cutting the grass.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love him.
But we love him because he acts like he's poor. You need to.
Damn.
And if you don't, this is what the billionaires do. And you have to because we'll just kill him. If you don't, if you have tons of money and you want to like spend it and have fun, you need to buy a newspaper to defend you all the time. So that's
we got to get a newspaper, boys.
No shit.
I don't know if
and
we're
I'm
there
not talking a paper route either. I want to own the thing.
But that's what like Bill Gates has, MSNBC, like MS is Microsoft NBC. And
is it?
Yeah. That's the thing. No, we don't even know. We just see that fucking lesbian yapping on the TV all the time. We're like, it has nothing to do with Bill Gates. But there's
It is.
Yeah, Bezos has Washington Post. They all have a news thing.
Bezos flex it. Shout out to him. He's out there flexing on the back of the yacht.
Yeah.
Nice piece on his side.
I feel
he's
he
all
doesn't
fucking
care.
ripped.
Yeah.
Bro, he did the wildest rich shit ever. They broke down, he made a boat in like the Netherlands or some shit. I don't know. They're good at making boats over there. And a super yacht. And the yacht was so big it couldn't pass through this little like river area because there was a bridge that was built in like the 1500s. So he had them just take down the bridge.
That's wild.
And then put the bridge back up.
Yeah, when you can change roads and stuff, that's fucking power.
Roads is one thing. A bridge?
An old bridge.
from the 1500s?
Bro.
Probably some paperwork involved in that.
A little bit.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. He started that shit in his fucking garage. Yeah. He's flexing on the super.
So that's the other thing. But I will say this. I was talking to Rogan. I was like,
shout out Joe Rogan.
yo, shout out. I want to hear you because you guys are out there, the fucking
to
legend.
him.
But I was like, yo, does anybody care? Because I find myself just caring about less things. Like I care about my boys. I care about my family. Like I it's just a smaller.
Sure.
I care about, I care about you guys. I love seeing you guys succeed, and I like seeing other, my boys being good. But like, caring about who the fucking governor of some state is. I don't give a fuck about whatever election. I don't care.
I think my thing is I never cared. For the longest time, my main care was paying rent, my cell phone getting cut off, all that kind of shit.
Yes.
So it was like, I mean, up until, fucking 18 months ago or whatever it was, 2 years. So it was like, that was my main call, like my main thing. And now I'm like, I don't give a fuck about. I also don't have an opinion on anything political. No, I don't.
Bro,
nothing. I'm just an idiot.
Exhausting. I used to
I don't
care
know.
so
I didn't
much.
even know fucking MS stood for Microsoft.
Yeah.
Schulz is going to Mars, man. He's fucking leaving it all behind.
Bro, I might take a trip, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If Bezos hits me up, he bribes me, I take a little trip. I go to Mars. It's just the wildest thing, man. Like to fake like I have my friends that like still are like politically engaged and shit, and they'll be like, these drag queens are teaching kids or whatever. Like, have you heard this thing?
Sure,
Everybody's upset.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the new thing. And I'll have to be like, damn,
Man,
bro.
shucks.
We gotta pick the school where that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
You know what I
golly.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
I know.
I don't care.
I'm the same way.
I do not care if the drag queens are teaching my kids.
You don't have any skin in the game at the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have no skin in the game.
But that's what Rogan said. He's like, yo, once you have kids, you start caring about everything again.
Sure.
It's not about you. It's just about the kids.
Yeah, of course.
And the world that they could grow up in. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So now I'm in this like weird time where my wife and I are fucking trying to have kids, but we don't have them yet. So I'm just enjoying being able to not give
care
a
about
flying
anything.
fuck
Yeah.
about anything.
You're over there judging spicy tuna rolls.
Bro, that's it.
Giving the sous chef dirty looks.
It was wet. Why is this tuna roll so wet, buddy?
Where'd you get this uni? The East River? What are we doing here? Are you reading anything right now, Schultz?